giving gouache tips as someone who doesn't use gouache much. Despite that fact, I still got this comment, so I figure I'll give what knowledge I do have. If you are a more knowledgeable gouache painter, I implore you to sound off in the comments and tell me your tips and even correct my ass. My brain approaches gouache as a love child between watercolor and acrylic paint, both of which I have much more experience with, so I think it makes me be able to get away with being alright with gouache. Gouache allows me to have the same coverage as acrylics, but the same application and mixing methods of watercolor, like wet on dry, etc. Personally, I much prefer my paint tubes over pans. I don't know why, other than my conditioning over the years of me painting. The gouache set I showed in the video is one that I got from Amazon in 2021 after hearing good things about the Arteza brand. Because you can have a large range of colors and styles with your gouache, the most important fundamental to get a grasp on is controlled water consistency. What this looks like is doing thin washes, working in layers like wet and wet techniques, waiting for a dry spot to cover up areas, or a more thick paint application to give a more acrylic-like look. For a wash, you want the paint on your palette to have the consistency of milk, and for a more traditional gouache look, you want to strive for a soft butter consistency, like a cream almost. Generally, I've seen that working from your most thin layer to your thickest layer and ending with your most details is the most practiced method in going about your gouache painting. By the way, the gouache piece that you've seen me make in this video is now available as prints on my shop. If you're interested in purchasing the original, it'll be up for auction on my eBay for the next week after posting this video. Let me know if you have any questions and what other videos I can make on what other methods of painting or any other things about my artistic journey or expertise.